When it comes to modern warfare, one vehicle consistently dominates the battlefield: the Humvee. This is not just a military truck, it's a symbol of mobility, power, and tactical dominance. From the scorching deserts of the Middle East to the war-torn streets of urban combat zones, one machine continues to prove its worth again and again. As global tensions rise and modern warfare becomes faster and more unpredictable, the United States relies heavily on a vehicle that can move fast, strike hard, and adapt instantly. That machine is the Humvee. But what truly makes it so powerful? Why has it remained relevant for over 4 decades, despite new technologies? And how does it still survive in the most dangerous war zones on Earth? Today, we're diving deep into the story of the battlefield's most iconic and versatile machine. The Humvee, officially known as the High Mobility Multi-Purpose Wheeled Vehicle, or HMMWV, is one of the most widely used military vehicles in modern history. It was developed in the early 1980s by the American defense company AM General. At that time, the US military needed a complete replacement for older vehicles like the Jeep and light utility trucks. But instead of building multiple specialized vehicles, they had a bold idea: create one platform that could do everything. And that idea changed military mobility forever. The Humvee was designed to perform multiple roles: transporting troops safely across dangerous terrain, carrying heavy weapon systems, serving as a battlefield ambulance, and even acting as a mobile command center. This level of flexibility meant fewer vehicles, faster deployment, and better coordination during combat. In simple terms, the Humvee wasn't just a vehicle, it was a complete battlefield solution. The Humvee is engineered with one core purpose: to survive and perform in the harshest conditions imaginable. Under the hood, it is powered by a strong V8 diesel engine, built to deliver high torque rather than just speed. Why torque? Because in war, you don't just need speed, you need the power to climb, pull, and push through extreme terrain. Its advanced 4x4 drivetrain allows it to conquer deep desert sand, rocky mountain paths, thick mud and flooded roads, and even destroyed city streets filled with debris. With a top speed of around 70 miles per hour, it maintains a perfect balance between mobility and control. But what truly sets it apart is its design. High ground clearance allows it to pass over obstacles easily, while its wide stance gives stability, even during high-speed maneuvers or sharp turns in combat. The body is built tough, with the ability to be modified with armor plating when needed. Inside, there's no luxury, no entertainment systems, no comfort-focused design, because in war, every inch of space is dedicated to survival and efficiency. This is not a vehicle built for comfort, it's built for war. One of the biggest strengths of the Humvee is its unmatched versatility. This single platform can transform into multiple battlefield roles. It can carry soldiers into combat zones, scout enemy positions during reconnaissance missions, act as a mobile command center for officers, evacuate wounded soldiers under heavy fire, or serve as a weapons platform delivering deadly firepower. And when fully armed, the Humvee becomes a serious combat threat. It can be equipped with heavy machine guns like the M2 Browning, automatic grenade launchers, anti-tank missile systems. This transforms it from a simple transport vehicle into a mobile attack unit. What makes this even more powerful is how quickly it can adapt, because in modern warfare, situations change within seconds, and the Humvee allows military forces to respond just as fast, because on the battlefield, speed and flexibility often decide victory. The Humvee has played a critical role in nearly every major US military operation since the 1980s. During the Gulf War, it proved its dominance in desert warfare, covering long distances quickly across open terrain. In the Iraq War, the Humvee became one of the most recognizable military vehicles. It was constantly seen patrolling hostile streets, escorting military convoys, and transporting troops through dangerous urban environments. In Afghanistan, its off-road capability made it essential in mountainous regions, where traditional vehicles simply could not operate. Thousands of Humvees were deployed, supporting soldiers in some of the toughest conditions on Earth. For many troops, the Humvee wasn't just transportation, it was protection, it was mobility, it was survival. It became a lifeline in life or death situations. In today's rapidly evolving battlefield, war is no longer predictable. Fighting can shift instantly from open deserts to dense urban cities, and this is where the Humvee continues to prove its value. In regions like the Middle East, where tensions remain high, military forces need vehicles that can deploy rapidly and adapt instantly. The Humvee provides exactly that. It allows allows quick insertion and extraction of troops, fast response to unexpected threats, and reliable performance in both urban and off-road environments. Even as newer vehicles are introduced, the Humvee still remains a key part of frontline operations because sometimes simplicity and reliability beat complexity. So what makes the Humvee so effective even today? First, high mobility. It can go almost anywhere. Second, multi-role capability. One vehicle, endless possibilities. Third, rapid deployment, always ready for action. Fourth, proven reliability, tested in real wars for decades. And finally, adaptability. It evolves with the battlefield. These strengths make it one of the most dependable military vehicles ever built. However, no machine is perfect. The Humvee also has its weaknesses. Originally, it was not designed for heavy combat situations, so this made early versions vulnerable to roadside bombs, improvised explosive devices, also known as IEDs, and surprise ambush attacks. As warfare evolved, these threats became more deadly. To solve this problem, additional armor was added to the vehicle, but this created a new issue. More armor meant more weight, and more weight reduced speed, maneuverability, and fuel efficiency. This challenge eventually led to the development of heavier armored vehicles like MRAPs. Even then, the Humvee was never fully replaced because despite its limitations, its flexibility and speed are still unmatched. The Humvee is more than just a military vehicle. It is a symbol of modern warfare. From the deserts of the Gulf War to the dangerous streets of Iraq to the rugged mountains of Afghanistan, it has carried soldiers through danger time and time again. Even today, as technology continues to evolve, the Humvee remains a critical part of military strategy because in war, speed matters, adaptability matters, reliability matters, and the Humvee delivers all three. As long as battles are fought on land, one thing is certain: the Humvee will always be on the front lines. I'm planning to start a new series on military vehicles. Should I go for it? Share your thoughts in the comments below.